The duck tack is pretty much an overcomplicated way of turning around, but if done right is a pretty cool looking move. For those who are interested in getting into freestyle, it's also the gateway to a lot of switch ducking moves. The core of the move involves being in switch stance and knowing how to duck the sail so you are in control whilst backwinded. And from there, it's not too tricky to get the board to complete the turn and sail away. In this video, I'll be sharing some insights into my progression, what moves you should practice before the duck tack, and some key tips and tricks that really helped me. So this move certainly took a while to learn, but the majority of the learning was spent on ducking the sail. But before we get on to ducking the sail, let's start with getting into switch stance. So, getting into switch stance. Stepping into switch takes a fair amount of practice, but in the same way you improve your tack and your jibes over time as you practice them, stepping switch will quickly become more natural as you practice it. I found it much easier to practice in flat water as I was able to keep the board stable, which helped keep the speed, but after you get the hang of it, stepping switch can be done in any conditions. My biggest tip for learning to step into switch is to gradually bear away as you try to do it. This will help you keep your speed and will keep the board stable. So now to duck the sail. You got to go as fast as you can while still in control. The faster you go, the lighter the sail will feel and the easier it will be to duck. When I first started, I was throwing the mast right at the water, grabbing the clew and pulling it down. This resulted in the sail blowing around the front or the mast crashing into the water. The key is to guide the sail into the apparent wind, then grab the clew and pull it back towards the tail of the board and past your body. The biggest breakthrough for me was getting my body super far forward as I was ducking the sail. This helped me get over the sail and control the sail whilst backwinded. Now moving on to the tack. So stay on your toes and keep the sail as far back as you can. Keep your body over the sail as you carve, and the board should just turn up into the wind. This part is very similar to the exit of the downwind 360. Once you've made it past the eye of the wind, aggressively pull in your backhand to bring the power on the new side and sail away. So what are some of the other moves that might help? Well, learning to do the duck tack in light winds on a big board will certainly help. Also, if you can do the downwind 360, that will help you learn the exit of the duck tack. So that's pretty much the size of it. If you've got any questions, either drop them in the comments below or feel free to send me a message. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.